From the subreddit TwoXChromosomes. I want to experience life as a white woman. Or Asian woman or Latina woman. Or really any other race but black. They just seem like they have so much power. People actually care about them, give them the benefit of the doubt, see them as attractive. I can't imagine being treated as someone who has value. Someone who people actually want to get to know. It just seems nice. It's society that needs to change, not you. But yeah, sorry you have to deal with that. I really hope in the near future more people decide to change their judgmental mindsets. Man, this breaks my heart to read. I hate that anyone has to feel like that. You are valuable and beautiful just as you are and were made to be. Anyone who decides anything less, that is their heart problem, not you beautiful. You didn't cause that, their hateful hearts did. Much love to you, heart. You matter, growing heart. I'm sorry society treats people the way it does. I'm sorry, but you are statistically right. It's not in your head. And it is fucked up. I'm white, so I can't speak to the experience of being marginalized in a racial way. The one suggestion I have to offer is to make your own home your sanctuary. For the ways that I face marginalization, mostly, being unacceptably queer, I have built my home as a cocoon around me. In this home, queer is real and loved. This is my place of rest. The world sucks, and I hope that with effort and time it comes to suck less and less. As much as possible, can you try to build your home as a refuge with strong, smart, sharp and sexy black ladies and their accomplishments? You deserve a fair and free world, and while that isn't a reality, at the very least you deserve a liberating and nurturing home. Hey Op, I remember seeing a similar post from you. Looking through your post history, I realized that this is something you contend with a lot, and I completely understand because your thoughts resonate with mine from a few years ago. This is a difficult and nuanced subject that I'm not sure Reddit will be able to appropriately tackle. Have you considered dealing with these issues in a professional setting, with a therapist? Well, I suppose if you don't mind getting harassed in some of the games, you could try playing video games with your mic on. If you don't tell them your race, they will most likely assume you are white, which is another problem in and of itself, but off topic ATM. It is terrible black women aren't treated well in our culture. I see black women as powerful, beautiful, strong women, something I don't not feel in myself whatsoever. Your feelings are absolutely valid and I'm so sorry you feel this way. I don't know what to say OP other than that this internet stranger cares about you, sees your value, and thinks that you'd be someone I'd want to get to know IRL, sparkling heart, really and truly. Women don't have power. The rest of us are just treated less badly than you, which is obscene. Now experiencing life as a white cishet man, that'd be something. I'm so sorry that this world is so unfair and we white women aren't collectively doing more to shift the balance of power. Frown, you and all black women deserve so much better. There are so many amazing black women who have done and are doing all they can to take power too in many different spheres of society, from film to literature to activism, etc. Please try therapy. And I'm not even trying to be rude. As an Asian woman living in Texas, you don't want to experience being an Asian woman. It sucks. Men see you as a submissive sex slave, not someone to date or be a GF, more of a novelty. People are rude. They stare at you in the grocery store and give you mean looks. Some tell you to go back, on the boat you came over on. I had a guy threaten to beat the crap out of me because, in his words, my face is fucked up. In public, I've had kids ask their mom what is wrong. My eyes. Why do they look like that? I'm so sorry. The deck is stacked against black women and white feminism has repeatedly forgotten to let you talk too. Hugs. I'm sorry, love. People are fucked. You have value, and I'm sure you're beautiful. It's a shame that society makes you feel otherwise. What are the chances you can move to a more progressive area? There are places that see past race, at least more so than most. Maybe it's not as hard as changing your skin. Maybe you might be happier living in another place that's more tolerant and diverse. Places like that do exist. I am not in any way diminishing how you feel. Just another possibility that might help you. Laughs in IT, crying face. It sucks, and honestly I hate how poorly black women are viewed. PLS, hang in there and know that there are plenty of people who support you. I feel you. I'm a Latina and I feel the same way. I would love to experience life as a white woman. It seems like the Western world is always catering and bowing down to them. I scanned through her profile and it's just sad you're putting too much pressure of you being black. Live your life the way you want it to be and don't let others dictate it. Everyone is beautiful in their own ways, might not be physically, You don't have to live as other race to feel impertaped, you just have to be yourself, and maybe don't give an F to those who doesn't see your worth. Life is hard. Good luck. Have you read the book, The Bluest Eye, by Toni Morrison? I won't pretend to know the struggles you face as a black woman. I only got a minuscule glimpse of it from reading Toni Morrison's work. The only thing I can say is, please don't hate yourself for who you are. Are you dating black men, or women, exclusively? If so, change it up. Date other ethnicities. Try it, you might like it. There are a lot of Asians where I live. They do not get treated nicely. When COVID hit, I think that's when I truly started to see how it was a much bigger problem than I thought. The amount of racist comments. I cannot even begin to say how sad that makes me. You don't want to be indigenous though. We got it just as bad as black folks. I can't understand people who don't think black women are pretty. Racism sucks. I see so many gorgeous women come through my checkout. I'll try to make sure I let them know they look great. I'm sorry you have felt undervalued. Society, racism and misogyny blow huge monkey chunks. No woman should ever feel this way. You are loved, valued, wonderful, beautiful and important. You are valuable, you are beautiful, you are worthy. No, and I mean no offense to any other race, but please see the beauty in yourself. You give yourself value. If you don't value yourself, no one is going to give it to you. As an ugly white woman I have none of that. You have to be pretty to get that and thin on none of those things. Not that it helps in any way, but just know you're not alone. I.e. this Asian dude sees you. I mean I don't want to experience being a white woman, but I get what you're saying. I'm so sorry you feel this way. You are so valuable not despite being a black woman but because you are exactly who you are. Our society is largely stupid for not giving chances to people from diverse backgrounds because that's the only way to solve diverse problems with efficiency and humanity. I felt this skeptical. We are always last on the totem pole. This is so sad to read because I think everyone is beautiful regardless of race. Frown sending good vibes your way, as an Asian woman. I'm not going to pretend I fully understand your struggles, but I can say that I've had similar struggles with feeling less valued because of my gender and skin. We have our own struggles too with objectification, yellow fever, ew. I hope you can find confidence that comes from within, nurture a strong support network of loving people, and ignore the haters. Smile. I think you mean you want to experience life as a man because I still experience misogyny as a female presenting person that is white and it sucks hard. As a darker-skinned Asian woman, I want to be white so bad. I always have, ever since second grade, I wanted to be white so bad. I still wish it on some occasions. Seems like white women always have it so easy. Being the beauty standard. Honestly, try and be a white man. Being a woman sucks. The number of times I have been sexually harassed or assaulted is too much. And I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm not saying it doesn't happen to men, just not as much. Also, wage gap is still a thing if you get a genie wish, white man. I made a fake dating profile pretending to be a white woman and the amount of likes and messages I got was crazy. White women have a lot of power. You absolutely matter. And black skin is beautiful too. I'm so sorry you feel this way. It's easy to forget the privileges I have as a white woman that so many do not. Even minute tasks in everyday life are so much easier for me because of my skin. It makes me absolutely sick to know my ancestors made the world this way, and that it's still this bad. I'm so sorry. You matter so much. Hun, please turn off the TV. Do you realize by making this post, you are making non-black women think they're better than BW? This is AU issue, not a BW issue. This post is embarrassing and out of code. I grew up in a very white area, and didn't think about race too much as a child. One of my first clues that life was easier for me as a white girl was when I was working at McDonald's when I was 16. I had black coworkers my age and those girls got angry customers and got accused of being rude all the time, and I never did even though we behaved the same way. People definitely expect black women to go above and beyond. Like they want double the effort just to give black women half the respect. I wish I was 6 inches taller. We always want what we can't have. I think the lack of self-confidence, which has nothing to do with race, is more about how we perceive ourselves. People are attracted to others who are confident, sure about themselves and have a positive attitude. If you see yourself as an ugly person with no power, then you're sending that perception of yourself to others. And that's how they will treat you. Being white didn't get me anything. I don't have any power. In fact, as a middle-aged woman I feel more invisible than ever. I read that you're in therapy. I think it's a good thing and I wish you the best of luck.